Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. That's what I'm feeling. I'm choked with emotions for having all my friends together here this morning. And all the emotional expressions you made in your opening speeches. Thank you for those words of emotions. Ismail Siraj-al-Din narrated the entire story leading up to consultative group to assist the forest. And what a shame it was. Several years later, it was changed. It was changed into, they kept the acronym same, but the interpretation different. It was supposed to be, it was originally designed as consultative group to assist the forest. After many years, they said that it's useless to try to help the poorest. So they changed the name by saying it's consultative group to assist the poor, abandon the poorest. The whole purpose of the initiative was to reach the poorest. So that's how it goes back again. It's so powerful. The dominant thinking is so powerful. It kind of shoots down if you want to try to do something different. And thank you, Louis, Gwen, that your remarks reverberated through all the peoples attending here. And your support during this uprising on behalf of the United Nations inspired every single Bangladeshi in the country. Let's give a big applause for Gwen. And Caddy, you reminded us the entire sports area that we have been talking about. Suddenly, sports world focused on what we are trying to say. And I had nothing to do with the sports world. But they pulled me into their family. And you are one of them who dedicated yourself in bringing the change in the sports world under the leadership of Thomas Buck. I never met him, I never knew about him. I was never interested in Olympic except watching someone on the screen. But he's the one chasing me, find out how to translate the ideas into the sports world. That became a long history. And Katie, you took the torch and going around, make things happen together with the whole group of people now within the Olympic world. Want to transform the sports world completely. And Izumo-san, I'm sure as you bring tears to my eyes, you brought tears to everybody in this audience. Your story is so touching. A young person without any idea what he is looking for, inspired not only to transform himself, transform a very mature economy in Japan into the direction he thought it should be heading for. And raising the question in the minds of business leaders, what business could be, what the power of business is all about. So even the remarks you made in the opening ceremony, it succeeded in making the message loud and clear for all of us who are here. And we always kind of felt when we came to Social Business Day, it's a gathering of family members. So we are here as family members, not outsiders. All you have so many stories to tell. And I was guessing 80%, maybe 85% of the audience here are regular participant of the Social Business Day. So it's nothing new. We gathered together not for making speeches, it's to inspire ourselves. We always defined our Social Business Day as an occasion for recharging our batteries. Somehow when we go get things done on something, we feel that maybe we are losing our energy, we need some excitement. So this is the occasion that brings us excitement back to us. By seeing each other, by hugging each other, and looking at each other. We don't have to talk. By being together itself does the magic. And that magic pushes us to do things in a much more powerful way than we did before. Reach a lot more higher level than we reached before. So that's what the Social Business Day is all about. As a family gathering, it's more by hugging each other than talking to each other. We communicate. And that communication in inspiring each other has become more important than ever before. The context, we hope that will change for better. The context seems like getting worse. So we need to draw more inspiration than we have ever had. While we're having this Social Business Day here this time, I felt very jealous. Because I was not in organizing this. I always did. That's what I did, organizing the Social Business Day with the team, working day and night. It's a hard work. But this time I was completely left alone. I was not involved. But I'm here, oh my God, they did a fantastic job. Let's give a big applause for them. I felt disappointed because they didn't need me. But they did a wonderful job. And the fact that we can march on wherever we are to reach the goal that we set for ourselves, that's the important message that we got. And one more small kind of anecdote to go with it. I was sitting here and watching the stage and all the facilities. I entered the door here. I was here before, in an empty hall, empty place, and wondered when we will have our conference here. This was built for Social Business Day, but we couldn't hold that Social Business Day. Not because we are not ready, because government will not allow to make it happen. What a strange way. This is nothing to do with anything government should worry about, but we are not allowed to hold this. So this is the first time we are holding Social Business Day in this facility. We spend a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of time behind it to design things how it should be, because it's our dream thing. It was very difficult to find a place to hold the Social Business Day, and very expensive too. So we thought, why don't we have our own facility? And we did, but we are not allowed to. The last Social Business Day we held, we could come here. So we finally decided to hold it in the hotel where our foreign guests were staying, because they will not allow us to go anywhere else. So that's the kind of absurdity of the reality of life. It doesn't make any sense to anybody. Why anybody should be interested in this topic conference, which has nothing to do with any politics here or anywhere. If you want to look at it in a kind of a way, some do-gooders want to talk about what they want to do, that's all. Not interfering with anybody's work. So we had to stop holding Social Business Day in Bangladesh. So we're looking around where we can go. The last one we held in the Philippines, Negros Occidental. Negros Women for Tomorrow. They invited us to hold it to Negros Occidental. So they are here today. Can you please stand up? You did a wonderful help for us, Negros Occidental. Can you all stand up? Thank you. Thank you very much. They had wonderful arrangement throughout Philippines to make our Social Business Day happen. Not only in Negros Occidental, also in Manila and everywhere. And prior to that, we were invited by Al-Bukhari University in Langkawi. We held a big conference. Many of you were there. We're the same family, moving from one place to another. We have fun, excitement, and so on. And thank you, Al-Bukhari University. They are all here. Malaysian delegation, will you please stand up? Thank you. Thank you very much. So finally we are here, one after another. In the meantime, we move on with the new frontiers. And many of the organizations came out with the bold programs in their own context. Today, 38 countries participated, did you say that? Yeah, 38 countries already here. Not everybody in other countries could come. They needed to. They were preparing for that, but somehow couldn't make it. But welcome to all the 38 countries who are present here. Our families spread around the world. And we are looking forward to see that we can reach out to your countries and hold our conferences and share our experiences with each other. Because what we are trying to bring in is a message of changing the world. So we need every nation to participate, every nation to address the issues that we have been raising all these years. And the message is a very simple one that we have been repeating again and again. Message is we are on the wrong path. If you keep on pursuing this path, all we end up with massive disaster. We cannot escape from that because the road is just heading for that disaster. All we are trying to say, we don't have to follow that road. And we must not follow that road and end up in disaster. There is a very simple way to follow a different path. It's not something we'll have to overnight destroy everything. You're just slowly moving in a different direction, that's all. Something very doable, something very concrete. Repeatedly, what we are trying to focus on, the entire world is built on one dimension of human being: selfishness. And human being is defined as a selfish being. That's what we are objecting to. We say selfishness is very much in us, but don't forget the existence of selflessness in us. Despite your theories, despite your institutional frameworks, still we express our selflessness. All we are saying, why don't you just recognize it, that has a place. Express yourself both ways if you wish, or choose one or the other. That's the basic issue. Unleash the selfless part of yourself. And people ask, why should we? The answer is very simple. You become a full human being, exposing whatever you have inside of you. Why should you be a one-sided human being? Why don't you become aware that you have another side inside of you? Why do we do that? Why do we keep it one side blocked out? Because the narrative that we created for ourselves and globally doesn't touch that subject. We are made to forget that aspect exists. The idea is very simple. It's a choice. It's not somebody beating on your head to do things differently. Nobody is beating on anybody's head. Simply saying that it is there if you want to. You can open it up. You try yourself. Nobody will push you to do that. And that's what we did. That's why we are talking about all those things, excitement that we are creating for ourselves. Simple thing like these boys and girls were performing on the stage. Nursing college, very innocent subject. But suddenly it becomes such a powerful issue.